yeah!
Babe, how are you? Thank you for the hell yeah. How are we doing? We're so back. We are so back. I'm so behind already this morning. I'm gonna actually fill my medicine while we hang out before we start makeup. Um, Hell yeah. Oh my god. Also, thank you for sticking to the ads. Because I haven't done it yet, and I need to take my medicine, so we're starting there. This is a lovely morning. I love how I got the sound alerts for the hell yeah before it told me in chat that you redeemed the hell yeah. I was like, maybe it's doing it again? No. No, it is not. I feel so sleepy. I woke up 20 minutes ago. Also, babe, if you're still here and you have my sound on, I'm wearing the skeleton hand shirt for my tattoo. And then my satin skirt thing, I think. So like the satin version, or like silk version, I guess, of the skirt we just bought yesterday. I think it's gonna be a fit, but right now I'm wearing shorts. But right now, I'm wearing shorts. I love you guys getting to hear it pop open every time. Thank you for sticking around through the ads. Appreciate ya. Also, I turned on for Saribot to tell jokes when it enters my chat instead of just saying that it's here, and some of the jokes really suck. Like, there was one yesterday, or not yesterday, when we streamed the Minecraft server, that I was like, ooh, this is politically a little scary to be the joke. I don't fucking remember what it said. It was a joke about the United States, though, and I was like, ooh! I don't know how I feel about that one. I joke about the United States all the time. It was like in a different direction. Sorry for all the crinkles. Breaking in my birth control. Because TRICARE literally near missed delivered my birth control with 3 days to spare for my pack. Hate that. It makes me so anxious when they do that. Like, what do you mean you're gonna risk it like that? I need it on time. No babies in this house. That's not even why I needed some no periods in this house. I do not want. Please delete. Thank you. My husband does not need my PMDD once a month. I don't either, but I feel bad because a lot of it gets, like, funneled in his direction. Okay. Good morning, Emma. Hi, babies. Hey, good morning. Oh. Oh. I bumped my keyboard and I guess that button does something. I don't know what that did. It just played the transition for that scene that we were already on. Hey, Hey. Nah. I'm trying to eat things. Hey. Get. Go. I'm not going to eat any of that. Not me just consistently always having tech issues when I stream. That one's a minor one, though. That one's fine. But dude, I'm over it. Also, we're hydrating. I have Gatorade right now, and then I'm gonna do water in between, and then do a liquid IV. I think. So that I don't struggle bus during this tattoo today. I'm getting a tattoo today. It's actually a very important tattoo that I've been meaning to get for 5 years? Are we on 5 years? Has it been 5 years since 2019? No, it's been 6. We're in the 6th. Oh. How does that work? Hold on. Yeah, it's 6. Oh. Reason 2019 significant is my dad passed away in 2019. And my sister actually went and got a tattoo for my dad that night. Like, she felt in her heart of hearts what she wanted for my dad. And I say my dad, he was her stepdad. So just you know, okay. Don't question that. So anyway, she got my dad's handwriting from a card. Hi, Spooter. Oh god, I feel bad. The mic's gonna grab that too. That was loud. Thank you for the wee wee wee. Good morning. I hope you have a lovely day at work, Spoots. I hope you're feeling okay this morning. So my sister got my dad's handwriting on her wrist, and it's from a card that she had from him, which is really cute, and I love that. I could not find anything that my dad did something like that on for me. Until, like, I'm talking once I moved back to North Carolina. I found one of the things that my dad wrote on. But then I was like, I don't know, like, I love the sentiment of that, but that didn't feel very me and my relationship with my dad. That matches him and my sister really well. Like, my dad definitely, like, he was a writer when it came to my sister. Me and my dad, more was just how we spent time together. Was, like, our more, like, connected thing. Like, we were dilly-dalliers, one might say. And so, I have been sitting trying to decide what I want for my tattoo for my dad for the last 6 years. Which, technically, the last 4, because he passed away when I was 16 and I was not old enough to get a tattoo without my mom's permission, and she would have said, hell no. So, which, you know, that's fine. That's totally fine. So, anywho, I saw a thing on TikTok, and I know you're probably like, oh my god, you're getting a TikTok trend tattoo. No, like, it's not like that. It just was like this is the perfect way to represent what I wanted it to represent. There's a thing going around that you get a tattoo of how many days you had with the person. And I personally am having it not include his death date because I was not there, and I want to celebrate everything in between. So mine is not gonna have the death date added in. Because I also didn't want to just get the dates, because, like, I don't want to celebrate the day he left. I want to celebrate everything else. So, like, I don't want that day on my arm. You know what I mean? Also, my dad died, like, 2 days before his birthday, and no, I don't want it. So, what I am doing instead is I had the privilege of spending 5,990 days with my dad, which is really cool. Which it goes from my birthday to his death date. Which I was like 16 and a couple months when my dad passed away. So, I'm getting that number added to a tattoo that I already have that I got. Like, it's for my dad, but like it wasn't like the memorial tattoo. It was more like the journey tattoo, I guess you could say. Most of my tattoos do not have meaning at all, but this one did. So I got koi fish. You've seen it on my arm a gazillion times. I got this. It was done by a lovely apprentice that I adore that has completed her apprenticeship now. But when I got it, she was very early on at a different apprenticeship, and the tattoo shop just fucking sucked. So there are some issues with the tattoo. I adore the design and everything, and I'm getting it redone today, but no changes to the actual tattoo because I still love the tattoo that my girl did. It's just a lot of the ink fell out in different spots. So I'm getting it fixed. But she does cool fucking work now. I adore her, and I still want to get tattooed by her again. So, now that she's got the skills, you know what I mean? I mean, she already had them, but, you know. Was still learning. That's the whole you're getting an apprentice tattoo. Right? So, sorry, making sure I'm doing the right things here. So, I got the koi fish tattoo as like a, representation of like the healing journey that I went on with everything with my dad because I was like his caretaker and stuff. And it was a very like, I would say emotionally turbulent time is probably the best way to explain that era of everything. So that's why I got the little koi fish. Also, the sillier added meaning is that me and my dad went fishing all the time, and I loved going fishing with my dad. Hi, Sarah, welcome in. So that's why I have the koi fish tattoo. It's like going with the flow of everything, representing everything that I went through with my dad's medical journey, blah blah blah. Like that's what she's for. Because my dad also was 1 in 4 in the country with the blood disorder that he had. Like he was like scientist medically funded. It was actually kind of crazy. Like they had to have like a scientist guy representative come to our house and like go over my treatment with my dad, or like the treatment plan with me for my dad because I was the one giving my dad it and stuff. It was fucking insane. It's also insane to go through at 16, right? So that's why she's here. So what I'm adding to it is, well, number one, the red is leaving. The red's going. I know. I'm getting rid of the red. It's just gonna be all black. Two black fish. Because it was a blood clotting disorder. My dad did not have factor 10 at all. This is also back in 2019. I have no idea how common it is now, but in the era that my dad had it, there was 1 in 4 in the country that had it in the way he did, where he had no factor 10 at all. So, there's a lot of, it's a common thing with like leukemia to have, where you have a lot of reduced, so you can give the person factor 10 to kind of boost it up, which is what they were trying on my dad. Trialing that treatment for bigger issues. But in my dad's case, his body started developing antibodies against what they were giving him. But it's also been helpful for people too. It's just, you know, and my dad had bone marrow cancer on top of it. That didn't help fucking anything. So my dad was just a cluster. Gotcha. Yeah, there's a lot out there now. Also, there's a lot of advances they made because of my dad doing the treatment. Like, a lot of, like, you know, they learned a lot during trying that on my dad. So, the prognosis for a lot of blood clotting disorders is actually incredibly great. It's just my dad was a combination of a lot of things. His body had factor 10 in it. His spleen was holding it. And there's a surgery they can do for that, but because my dad had the bone marrow cancer on top of it, and then obviously his blood wasn't clotting and they couldn't get his number up long enough to even be able to do the surgery. So my dad was a mess. I always like to disclose that because I don't want somebody to hear one of those words that I'm saying as like, oh my god, I have this, and then them be like, oh my god, so my prognosis is horrible. No, my dad was a very, 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 very rare case. Like, we wanted to donate him to science, and science even was like, we don't really want to even touch that. We're like, okay, sounds good. It's crazy shit. I'm smiling while I'm saying it because, like, I've processed it now, but, like, it's crazy shit. I was about to be like, oh god, I'm out of this medication. I literally have a new one sitting here because I picked it up yesterday. It's definitely a hard thing to go through, let alone be done. Yeah. It's definitely, it's one of those things, and, like, I'm sure other young kids that became caretakers went through a similar thing. It's one of those things that you are dealing with it then, you are very objective about it, just, like, going through the motions of it kind of situation, and then later, like, after the fact, you're like, oh, shit. Like, oh, that was probably a traumatic time, huh? You know what I mean? And then also the added layer is like, I'm filling my medication right now. All my medication's in here. I'm chronically ill myself. So then the added layer of, like, I'm also in doctors all the time and getting medical care and whatever, and we're watching for things similar to my dad, which I so far have not showed a single hint of a sign of having any of it. But, like, ooh, it reinstates the medical trauma, if you will, just because I'm in appointments all the time and I'm in hospitals and, you know, just stuff like that. Oh. I'm so sorry, honey. You do get it, though. It's, for lack of a better term, it's crazy to go through. So I'm very excited that I get to get this tattoo from my dad today. And finally, like, close that chapter, if you will. Because there's a couple things I still want to do for my dad that I never got to do. Because also we were incredibly low income at the time, so, like, there's a lot that we just, like, I have my dad in the box. The place gave me him. He doesn't have an urn. He doesn't have, you know, like, we couldn't afford, he has a plot. We couldn't even afford to put him in it. Like, just stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm so happy. Because, but they think my dad's blood disorder happened because, he had a DVT blood clot and they put him on Eliquis. And Eliquis is one of those medications that, it's like any other medication that, you know, on, like, TV, they say all the side effects of, like, the crazy things that can happen because it happened to one person, so they have to say it. My dad was one of those people. Like, it just kind of, like, my mother-in-law's on Eliquis and does just fine. But my dad got put on it, and, they didn't know he had the bone marrow cancer when they put him on it. They don't know if that was a part of what happened, but that's when it deleted the factor time, because he went from having a blood clot to no clot. The DVT was gone, but so was all other ability to clot, so, worked a little too well, if you will. But, yeah, so, a couple things that I still, like, are on, like, the bucket list of things to do for my dad is, number one, I'm trying to get him, like, an actual little box. I picked one. I know what one I want because my dad loved eagles. He collected eagles, like, that was his thing. So I found a really pretty, like, wooden one that has a carved eagle in it, which my dad had a giant, it was, like, this tall. Like, I'm sitting, but it was, like, it was up there. And it was a wooden carved eagle that one time I knocked over as a toddler and it hit me in the head. And now I have it. It's in my mom's attic, but it's mine. Because I was like, come on, I have to keep that fucking thing. It's cool as hell. So, getting my dad, like, this little box, feels like it's matching that. And then, for now, I'm still gonna keep my dad. I know that he has a plot, but I don't think, I'm all the way in North Carolina and his plot's in Illinois. So I feel like at this point, I'm just gonna keep my dad. Because I've gone back and forth on it multiple times, but I think that my dad wanted to travel and never got to, and with us being military, he gets to. So, like, you know, we had movers to move us here. My dad was in there. I don't think they know he was in there, but he was in one of my boxes in there, so my dad went on a road trip without us. You know what I mean? Hi, Lisa, good morning. We are talking about, like, loss and parent loss and all that shit today, because I'm getting the tattoo for my dad. So, if that's, you know, a hard topic, plug your ears. respect it if that's not your thing. Hi Chris, good morning. And good morning, good morning. Yeah, we're having like a little memorial sesh right now. Oh. Yes. It's insane. It is insane. Cause like they are like it's one of those things too that they'll talk up. Like doctors will be like, yeah, like this is gonna fix everything. This is like that miracle thing. It's I say that it's kind of similar to how doctors talk up beta blockers for POTS. And then they put you on it and then it doesn't do what they wanted it to do. Like I'm on, like, I will say, Lisa, if you're fine with me saying this, like Lisa got put on the beta blocker that they start with first, and which is what I started with too, and Lisa's doing pretty well on it. Lisa's tolerating it pretty well, and I'm so fucking excited for her. I'm on this one. I don't know anybody on this one. Because my body said, fuck metoprolol. You can't take that. It was making me fall asleep. Yeah, y'all are besties, and I'm so happy because also metoprolol is a lot more affordable. Love. So, like, this medication. Thank you, Chris. It's not Halloween decorations. Also, you said, guess what? What? I want to know. Sorry, I've totally missed it. I read it in my head and forgot to say it out loud. This medication with insurance is $76 a bottle. It's your birthday! Happy birthday, Chris. I hope you have the best day. So, you gotta say that in Discord. We gotta wish you happy birthday in Discord. So, yeah. Oh, see, like, that shit's so stupid. Yeah, it's $76 a bottle with TRICARE. So, I don't remember what it is without it, but it's high. And then, like, also my Zofran without insurance is $700 for a 30-day supply. That's not even a 30-day. They give you 15 pills. I don't know why they call it a 30-day, because it's not. I fear if I take it how it's directed every 4 hours, it is not. Speaking of meds, take your meds. I'm taking mine right now. Yeah, Jade, you tell them. You tell them, take their meds. You tell them, huh? You take your medicine too. She's on Medicaid food. No, let's try her. CVS was trying to sip a good one. No. Metoprolol, no. So I know that I have TRICARE Select and that was different. My metoprolol was $13 when I was paying. Metoprolol is an incredibly affordable beta blocker. It should not be $30. Yeah. Oh, I know you're in a relationship, and I'm so happy for you. I've been rooting for you. Okay, taking my meds. Please hold. Hi, Abby. Good morning. I can only take 3 pills at a time. I've got myself up to 3. That's as good as it's gonna get, I think. I'm so glad I remembered about my meds today, though. Because when I got my first tattoo, which is my little ghost, he's teeny. Thank God he's teeny. We stood in line, because it was Friday the 13th for a grand opening of a tattoo shop. We stood in line for hours. For hours. I accidentally didn't take my beta blocker in 3 days because I ran out. CVS was delayed in giving me it. They gave me it. I forgot to add it into the last 3 days of my pill case. And so my first tattoo was fucking cold turkey, no beta blocker, and I did fine. Like, it was a valid oops, but so now I'm like, I am never doing that again. No, you're so good. This is me being productive this morning. You're so fine. Meds are filled, and then we're gonna do my makeup, and then I will be off once I'm done with my makeup, because I need to work before my tattoo. My tattoo's at 1, which it's 10 already. I'm so behind. My alarms didn't go off, but I needed the sleep, so I'm trying not to be mean to myself, because I needed the sleep, but fuck. I didn't really have time for the sleep, is the problem. Yeah, no, never again. No, ma'am. Also, Lisa, I think you would appreciate this. I made myself a little... I don't care if y'all know what meds I'm on. I talk about it all the time. I made myself this for in my pillowcase so I know what to put in my things. Because it's so cute. And I fuck it up all the time. Not like in a detrimental way, in like a I forget to put something in, not that I put extra. And I made this in Canva, and it's so cute. Reminding me that I have to go pick up my beta blockers and birth control today. I was literally just yapping about how my birth control came with 2 days to spare because TRICARE fucked it up. So TRICARE ships my birth control, and it usually is faster than CVS. For that, CVS just never has mine. I'm on Erin, which I'm on the mini pill. It's I say it wrong. Progesterone only? Progesterone? That one, the P1. The PP1. That's the one I'm on. I have PCOS. That's the one I'm on. I can't have estrogen. Anyway, so I have trouble with CVS getting me it, and so I take this one. Hold on. I'm on this one. It looks like this. I'm holding it upside down. But CVS never fucking has it, so TRICARE sends me that one on auto, which is usually fine, but they were behind it this time for some reason. I'm on the yellow-orange one. Ooh. I used to be on Nikki, and it used to come in a really cute packaging, and now mine's ugly. Does your guys' birth control stop your periods? So, I have so much information on women's health, or AFAB health, correction, / uterus having health, that I want to tell y'all about, because I saw my new PCOS doctor last week, and he is amazing. I learned so much. I still need to make the TikTok, but it was like so much information. I think it'll be a series. I'm not joking. I was there for 2 hours at this appointment. I also got my blood drawn. Little boo-boo spot. And he did like 3 whole panels. I'm so excited. So, if you use birth control, specifically progesterone, mine, the mini pill, if you use that to stop your period, which I did, right? I would take it continuously because I was told by my previous gynecologist that that would stop my period. However, this is what he recommends, because with progesterone, I don't know if this applies to estrogen as well. It could, but this is in this context with progesterone only. The part of your body that I can't remember which part does it, and I apologize. I'm gonna sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. I promise I'm relaying this correctly. The part of your body that builds up the little wall to house the little baby every month, and then it gets angry and it tears down all the wallpaper and gets rid of it, right? That part. When you take progesterone continuously, it just keeps putting up wallpaper. You got layers of wallpaper going. It is like when you buy a house from the 60s now and you're taking down your wallpaper and it just keeps coming because there's 18 layers under there. That's what your body keeps doing. So what'll happen is you'll keep getting breakthrough bleeding all the time at random, which is what was happening to me. If you guys remember, I was getting my period every 2 weeks for a while. That's why. Because it wants to get rid of it. It's like, girl, there is too much wallpaper in here. It needs to go. And so it'll just get rid of little pieces at a time. And that sucks. And that kind of makes you feel like you're PMSing all the time, and it just throws everything off, and it's really painful if you have things like PCOS, endometriosis, or just painful periods in general. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome can cause painful periods as well. All that kind of stuff, right? So what my doctor is going to have me try, and I'm excited to try it, is every 84 days. So we'll do 3, it comes out to 3 packs. We'll do 3 packs, continuous, and then that 84th day we'll go off it for a week so that my body can get rid of the wallpaper how she wants to, so it will make me have a period. And then start up the next pack, and we'll just keep that cycle happening. So it'll force me to have an 84-day cycle. Which would be a godsend for my PMDD, because right now with what my body's doing, where it's like micro getting rid of things, I'm just like PMDDing constantly. So I'm here for this plan. But yeah, so this isn't with everybody either. There's people that can take continuous birth control and then just that doesn't happen to them. But if you are a person that this does, where you're getting breakthrough bleeding, obviously talk to your doctor if you are allowed to do it this way, but you actually have an option that I didn't know that I had. So, yeah, fair. That's so fair. Does this mean it's beefy? He's beefy. Yeah, when my when my period broke through at the beginning of that mess of me having it every 2 weeks, you're so fine, Chris. When that happened, it was the most painful, awful, I'm not gonna get too graphic, but oh my god, that's never happened to me before. Ever. And that was my first breakthrough period on this birth control. It was horrifying. It was a war zone. And it was a war zone in the middle of a Costco bathroom, okay? It sucked. I also very possibly had passed a cyst at the same time. So, because of how painful that was, my doctor is kind of speculating that I had one when that happened, but yeah, it was not a good time. No, ma'am. Don't want that to happen. Not in Costco. I know. I love Costco. I was walking around the system to Costco. I know. Also, an ad break is about to start, I believe. So thank you for staying through the ads. I was walking in Costco, like, instead of standing up straight, I was stuck walking like this, like hinging at the waist because of how much pain I was in the whole time we were in there. And then I told Alex, I'm like, I just need to try to go to the bathroom. Like, maybe that's the problem. Like, I feel like a little kid, like, I'm just gonna try to go potty, you know? No, actually, floodgates. I honestly low-key should have never tried, because then it wouldn't stop the whole way home. And we were in Myrtle Beach, so we were 3 hours away, almost 3 hours away from my house. And birth control probably won't ever, just because of the horror stories. No, that's so fair. Do what's right for your body. Like, I do not shame birth control users. I don't shame non-birth control users. I just try to educate about what I know and resources that I have, because, like, the reproductive health does not get talked about enough. So, you are so good. I honestly, for a while, was scared of birth control, and then I started having all these issues where it was kind of like, well, girlfriend, your hormones are super fucked up and you need to replace some of them, so, you know. I would say if you are a perfectly healthy person that does not have issues with your hormones, that has a regular period off the rip, non-hormonal. If you still are wanting a contraceptive option, non-hormonal. Don't go on hormones when you don't need them. However, you know, with things like endometriosis and PCOS and all sorts of other things, your hormone levels could be messed up, and that could be part of the things that are happening for you. Like, I have, you know, hormonal acne, and they're testing to see if my testosterone is high, and things like that. So, that is the context that then you would maybe want to see hormonal and see how that helps you, because non-hormonal does nothing for me. Fair. I've heard people that have an IUD that they absolutely love it and there's no pain ever, and they can just forget that they have it and they're completely comfortable and lovely. And then, yeah, me and Lisa have HEDS, so we probably shouldn't use an IUD because our body's too stretchy, it won't hold it where it's supposed to stay. Also, research the shit out of, if you ever were to get a copper IUD, or any IUD for that matter, research everything that's in it, because they wanted me to get the Marina IUD. I'm allergic to silicone, and it has silicone in it. So I would have put my allergen in my body and had no idea, because why would you research that? But they gave me a little pamphlet, and that's how I found out it was in there. Yeah. Also, I don't see that doctor anymore, by the way, but that was my old OBGYN wanted me to have Marina. People have had that. Yeah. Definitely, like, listen to them when they explain how to self-check if you were to ever have an IUD, to make sure that she's still where she's supposed to be. All that good stuff. But, oh my god. I know, Lisa, you're on Marcus TikTok. Whenever I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start doing my makeup and I need to pull everything out, and I'm moving around like this, I feel like Marcus the Worm. Anyway, like, my hands are, like, Marcus coated. Oh. Stop clicking shit. Okay, sorry. A little mad there. A little grumpy. Lisa, you get me. You understand me. Marcus Monique. I want to wear foundation today, but I also don't. I got a new foundation to try, and I'm so excited. Which is why I kind of want to wear foundation, but also... I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing makeup the exact same that I did yesterday, because it looked really good. So, you guys will see fun makeup today. I need the setting powder. Spoots was here. Spoots played Wee 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 and then was not in chat after that. So Spoots was here. Spoots made an appearance for a moment. Which we love. We love a Wee Wee Wee. Oh, I want this highlighter. My makeup was cool yesterday. It was really cool. Also, you guys. So, I am a Ulta girl. I actually get the physical Ulta magazine girl, okay? This is my serotonin boost for the month, alright? Hell yeah! Guess what fucking brand is coming to Ulta that I am so unbelievably excited for? Yes. Sierra all the time. The amount of pregnancy tests that I've taken when I haven't even, like... I probably can't even have kids, because of the PCOS, yeah. Oh, absolutely, because I'm just like, the nausea's so bad this time, like, it has to be something else, it can't be my POTS, and then it was just my POTS. Hold on, I'm trying to flip to where... This was their, like, hair edit magazine, so most of it's hair shit until you get towards the back, and I don't remember where it's at. But there's like, oh, I found it! Guess what fucking brand is coming to all time? Made by Mitchell's coming to Ulta. Made by Mitchell is coming to Ulta. I am so excited. So, Made by Mitchell started selling in the US recently. Otherwise, you could only order from Beauty Bay for them. They are I believe a UK brand. They are incredibly affordable for really fun, beautiful artistry products. People adore them. I have had so much on my wish list from them, but just wasn't able to pull the plug when they started selling on TikTok Shop, and then, you know, like, TikTok got banned for a bit, and then came back, and then left, and then back. Whatever. That whole mess, right? Now I don't have to worry about it, because they're gonna be in Ulta, and I can use my points, and I can use my coupons, and I'm so excited. Also, Versed Makeup's gonna be in Ulta, too. Which, Versed Makeup originally was only in Target, and it drove me nuts, because I don't really want to give my money to Target right now. And now I can get them at Ulta, too. But I'm more excited about Made by Mitchell, because, oh my god, you're gonna be seeing the reviews when I can get my hands on all that stuff. I'm so excited. Get fair. Fair. That is so fair. Also, Sierra, how did we not connect sooner? Because, like, story of my fucking life. You get me. You get me. Why do you think I'm able to be in Bobby Ann's live so much? Chronically ill girl over here. Speaking of actually being home all the time, so I told Alex that I really want to foster kittens when we get our house, which is like this is like a 2 years out of, yeah, because we won't be getting a house for a while. But I said I want to be a kitten foster girly, and he was like, oh, like, that's a lot of work, you know that, right? And I was like, yeah, but I'm home all the time. And he's like, oh, touche. So, I'm taking that as not a no. Speaking of hello, mama. Hello, my love. So I'm taking that as not a no. And then I can foster cats when we get our house. Oh. This is my toddler. Which is not the same as a full child toddler, but this is my toddler. See my toddler. You see my mama's. Hello. Okay. Can you let go of my bracelet? There we go. You good. Really, kittens are not that much work. No, exactly. Where'd you get the frog hair clip? TJ Maxx. They're the, you know that brand that does all the Hello Kitty Sanrio skincare? If you know what I'm talking about, they have it at like CVS and stuff. It's from them. But they're little Keroppi clippies. And Keroppi's my favorite Sanrio character. It's my baby. I have the Keroppi Build-A-Bear and everything. I love him. He's my little guy. Okay, let's lock in, besties. Let's lock the fuck in. Because I'm running a little dangerously behind. Fuck, it's already almost 11 o'clock. I might not get to do anything before my tattoo. It's fine. I'm trying to be so nice to myself. I also don't know how long... I need to do my eyebrows first. Hold on. I went straight. I was gonna go straight in eyes. I don't know how long my tattoo is gonna take. Which is part of my anxiety with today. I'm getting my fish tattoo today. Getting done. It's so excited. My little fishy's getting fixed. I feel really weird saying getting fixed. It's just my body didn't heal it very well. I can't wait, I'm so excited. I talked about this a little bit at the very beginning, but like I have no idea who was even on here at the very beginning. I'm not gonna lie, I might have been talking to the void, which is totally fine. It's early, I know. This is early for all of us. But my fish tattoo, this one, was done at the very beginning of a lovely woman's apprenticeship that I absolutely adore. But she was doing an apprenticeship at another tattoo shop that fucking sucked. They were just assholes, and I can't stand that place now that I know everything. But she did an apprenticeship at a different place, and her mentor was absolutely lovely, and she just graduated her apprenticeship, and her work is amazing, and I want to get tattooed by her now, next time I'm in Illinois. So this is just getting redone, getting recolored, because a lot of the ink fell out in different spots. And I'm also getting this one black instead of red, and then I'm getting numbers under here in green. You're so good. So she's getting redone, but I'm trying to figure out the best way to, like, so I'm gonna post about it and stuff, but I don't want it to be in a way of like, hey y'all, remember that tattoo artist that did this tattoo? Like, now I'm changing the tattoo. Like, no, like, I adore her and she does amazing work. It's just the person that was educating her at the time, you know? I know nothing about that, Chris, but I love that you're happy and you're loving it. Oh. Abby, you got this. Abby, you're gonna have the best school year. I'm so ready. We're manifesting it right now. You're gonna have the best time. Okay, we need to get some fucking browns on this bit. Oh my gosh, have you heard that burp? I'm so sorry. That was... It came for me. I sounded like a little frog. I think once you get to school, you'll be excited. Okay, thank God. It, like, literally slowly rolled up my throat. I've never burped like that. It's all the air I'm inhaling while I'm yapping. Also, I had a lovely girl that, we're mutuals now, DM me the other day, and she was like, girl, I need to know, are your eyebrows tattooed on? And I was like, no, I actually fill them in once a week, and she was like, no way, because they look so good. It was really cute. And just her being like, I need to know. Dude, I don't know what's happening right now, though. I'm struggling. Am I have a little Q-tip? I do. I'm gonna restart this line. I don't know what's happening right here. I went too thick. There we go. Sure. Fair. My eyebrows are blonde and really sparse, so I kind of just can do whatever I want. I can just draw anything out without having to shave them. They're really thick today, though. I don't know what my deal is. There it is. We'll go with that. We'll see how that goes. Something's a little off. Can't put my finger on it. We're going for it. I feel like I'm really out of my game with doing my eyebrows right now. Fair. That's so stupid. I love your countdowns. That's a part of your whimsy, Abby. We adore them over here. Oh my god. It said no, you have to focus. Abby, I've literally been sitting here excited for the holiday season to come because you're gonna do countdowns again. Fair. No, exactly. They're so good. They're so cute. They cause, like, the most fun yaps in chat, too. I adore them. We love you, Abby. You're so sweet. These eyebrows are running on hopes and dreams. I don't really know what's going on right now. But it's fine. Everything's fine. You just have to believe. Clap your hands if you believe. Lisa, that emote is amazing. I love. And Roderick is such a cutie. I feel like I say their username wrong. Apathic? So I want to say apathetic, and that's obviously not it. That's way too big of a word. God, my eyebrow looks so not right. It's fine. I don't really know what happened. I think it's the angle that I did this piece, the little triangle piece, is what's messed up. You're so sweet. I think I want to wipe that part off and start that part over. It's just that part. I did the top right. But that little triangle is like way too big. She ain't right. Okay, why do I like my eyebrow with no tail at all, though? Lisa, wait, come here. We just shave the tails of my eyebrows off. Why does it kind of look cool? You have to watch the VOD later. Dude, today, before my tattoo appointment is not the time to make drastic decisions, but we'll circle back. There we go. I just have her shave my eyebrows too. Like, hey, actually, can you, let me shave my eyebrow with your razor after you're done? Okay. My eyebrows still have two different arches, but they naturally have two different arches, so that part I'm not fixing. That part just exists today. Yes! You get me. Like, doing the slit like this is a new way of doing it. I used to do it right here. Like, straight up to down. But now I can just be like, actually, I want it this way this time. Also, I generally always hate how my eyebrows look until I take my hair down, so there's that. Okay. Okay, we got there. Now we can put eye primer on and start doing the fun stuff. By the way, I use the NYX gel, like the NYX Zero to Brow gel. I use the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner, the Lift and Snatch, and the micro brow pencil, and I was alternating and doing different things. It's a lot of stuff, I know. Do you need all that to do your brows? No. Not at all. And now I'm putting on the About Face smoothing eye primer thingy. Thingy-majiggy. Oh, and I wanted to spray on. I got a new thing. Oh, I put it over here. Hold on. Pivoting back. I got this. It's the Milani Clean Start Prep. The Clean Start Prep Step. And it's supposed to be like super moisturizing or whatever. I really like it. Oh, Jade's mad. Hi. She came over here right when I started spraying. I hate putting it on them. Jade's all squinty. He mad. It's okay, Mama. I done. Look. I done. I done. He's like, how dare you do that in my presence? How could you, Mom? Dang, I washed my hair last night. Can't tell. It looks the same as it did before I showered. Don't really know what its deal is. So spot conceal like a couple spots, because really I don't need that much. But I do have redness happening. Sure. Let's go with that. That was the Versed concealer, by the way. And then I'm using the About Face Performer setting powder. Just a little bit. This setting powder is so good. I love everything About Face makes, honestly. I haven't tried anything that I didn't like yet. Like, I love them. The only thing that I was iffy about when I tried it, honestly, is the eye primer. But it dries down. It's just like the texture at first, I'm like, oh, I don't think this is gonna work for me, but it's actually fine. I want to try the About Face stuff. It's so good. I love Halsey. I'm going into my Mob palette, and I'm using M158. It's a cream clay by Jessica Hayes and Mob. I love her. And this is going all over my eyelid. Going for it. And I go, no, I'm just wondering how this is. I appreciate you. I stamped a little higher than I wanted to. Over there. Or not higher with too much product. That's what I meant. Yep. It looks so scary when I start, but I promise it gets there. Also, the person doing my tattoo today owns her tattoo shop that I'm going to, and she hosts a goth night downtown. And I think she's the coolest person ever, and I'm so excited. Right? So I was like, dude, I gotta go all out. I gotta actually look how my 14-year-old self wanted me to look. Which, if it's an alternative look, it should be a little messy, let's be real. Isn't that so fun? I think that's so cool. If your eye makeup looks like you... Or if your eye makeup doesn't look like you were bruised, is it even really alternative makeup? And no. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That line was a little harsh. The stage was like scary, uncanny, bruised, uncanny, more too than slight. Exactly. Also, Twitch isn't letting me snooze ads anymore, and it's pissing me off. I always try to snooze them for you guys. I hate making me sit through them, and now they just haven't let me the last, like, 3 streams. Okay, 4 cream clays. You do have to set them down, otherwise they're gonna crease. They said stop. We need our money. Nah, you just gotta do it. You just gotta go for it. I literally, like, in my small town neighborhood was the only alternative person in that whole freaking neighborhood, and I just went for it anyway. Did I feel insecure and awkward sometimes? Oh, absolutely. I'm not saying that I didn't, but I think I would have been very, like, upset with myself if I didn't, you know? Also, thank you for sticking through the ads. I'm using the translucent Lottie London setting powder, but you can literally use any translucent powder. It doesn't matter. Also, my CVS got rid of Lottie London. They're getting W7 now. I have no idea what that brand is, but that's what they're getting now. Yup. Exactly. This is when I wear my smutty picture. Oh! Well, they're not fun. Literally, this is the shirt I'm wearing to my tattoo. YOLO. You know? Yeah, Jade, you tell him. You say, do what you want. Right? Yeah. I hope you can hear when she's yelling. Hi, Mama. Hello. Then I'm going in with M170. This is a powder shadow that Courtney Quarantine did with Mob, and I'm using that to blend everything and make it smoky. How many looking because they read smut too? Yep. And if they don't read smut, they're just not cool. Sorry. I don't make the rules. They're jealous that you have the confidence too. I don't know why those people are like that when, like, they absolutely were not innocent people in their younger days. You know? Yeah. Exactly. So I used this one and this one for my eyeballs. And that's how we got this. And now we're gonna go in with the NYX Stay and Play Gel Eyeliner in the brown one, which is my favorite eyeliner of all time, honestly. And we're gonna line the waterline. And then I'm taking it out to the corner and just kind of like coloring that spot in a little bit, because we're going to take a brown wing liner and kind of make it wingy. Yes. Hey. Hey. No, ma'am. Sorry. Jade was getting into things as she does. Like that. It's a good base. And then I'm taking the brown NYX liner and just like doing a little tiny baby wing. Like that. Ta-da. Okay. And then we're gonna take the CoverGirl Cleantopia mascara in the brown. It's really good. This is my favorite mascara right now. I like the About Face one. Like, I like how it makes my lashes look. I love the volume. I love how black it is. But I have really oily eyelids and it does transfer on me. Which I don't... I've never had a mascara do that and I'm so sad. And also, like, look at this one. It's fucking insane. Courtney Quarantine put me on this one and oh my god. It's so good. Yeah. That is insane. Okay. Now I'm going to take the eyeshadow that we used, or like the cream clay we used on the eyes, M158. I'm actually gonna take a blush brush and use it as blush. It's very trust the process. It'll look like I got hit in the face at first, so please hold. Bear with me. So I pop it out just so I'm not getting other colors on the brush. Tap it a couple times. You're gonna start on this side and put a little bit of color down. Then you're gonna go back to this side and get the rest of the big amount of pigment down and then circle back. If you go all on one side, you're doomed. But I like this color on my cheeks because it's almost giving like a little bit of bronzy blush, but it's still like a grungy tone. It's really cool. But like, that's what's so cool about the cream clays, is you can use them anywhere on your face. You can use them on the lips too. Like, I put this in the center of a lip all the time. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of this cream clay in the inner corner. It's shade M163, also from the Jessica Hayes Southern Goth collection. And then I'm gonna take my Milk Makeup mini little highlighty stick in Lit. Draw that on my face, tap it out. I got this at TJ Maxx. I did not pay full price for this. Because I love Milk, I love their products, I love their ingredients. If I'm gonna spend a lot of money, I order from Mob. If I have money to spend, I'm gonna order from Mob first. And then I have this little Kaja Play Bento in Butter Up, and I'm using the highlighter out of it. I also got this from TJ Maxx. And I'm putting it on top. Like so. And then I did wear lipstick yesterday, but I'm not gonna put lipstick on right now because I'm gonna eat breakfast. Well, brunch at this point. But this is my makeup from yesterday. This is what I did. My hair is wild done this morning. What do you think? See, it comes together in the end. Once you get the eyeliner and the mascara in there, then it's like, oh, okay. A little less scary. Also, Sierra, if you're still here, I ordered a tether charm from Bobby Ann. I'm using one on my keyring. I don't know where I want to put this one yet, but I can pass it up. And she sent it in this little baggie, and now I'm using this baggie for my little clips. And I love it. And I love it. Okay, definitely was the move to redo that one eyebrow because now I don't hate them as much as I did earlier. Earlier they were rough. They were not right. One bit. Fun! I love that. Okay, I need to put you. No stinkies at the tattoo appointment. Also, Lisa, I finally found a deodorant I'm not allergic to that I could buy without ordering it. I found this one at Walmart, and it says it has fragrance, but I looked up their brand and it says they don't use synthetic. They use naturally derived, and it doesn't have baking soda or anything. The formula's not my favorite, it's kind of dry, but it actually works really well. And it's so this is a deodorant, but I also have an antiperspirant that has no fragrance. So, I put this one on first and let it dry. And then this one. And this seems to be working for PCOS. So, we got somewhere. Brush my hair. Okay, so we're going through so much just to wear deodorant, but you know what? If it works. Gotta clean my house just my toddler can come home from school and just right. Yep. Absolutely. Me, except I gotta clean my house just so my husband can get an ADHD idea and then tornado our house. There we go. I don't think I want all of that down. Like here? Yeah. Hi, Nathan! Nathan, I feel so bad. Nathan, honey. I do gotta go. Throw socks right. No, exactly. Dang, I got bit by a mosquito yesterday. And it's like angry. Anyway. Nathan, I did just finish my makeup. But the VOD will be up. And I will be in Discord yapping all day today because I'm going to get a tattoo today. Thank you. I'm gonna get your face again. I know I feel so bad. Because I've been on for an hour already. Thank you. But anywho, sweetie pies, I do have to go because I need to eat still. I will. I'm so excited. Thank you for shutting out the Discord. Because we're getting this tattoo redone today. So this fish will be black, and then I'm getting numbers under it, and then maybe some little bits and bobs added to it. I'm not sure yet. I sent the girly a mood board, and she's supposed to do her magic, so we'll see. We'll see what she comes up with. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo at 1 o'clock. I'm so nervous. I then want to eat, and then just like clean up a little bit. Do you guys, hold on, I can do one little fun thing. Do you guys want to see a sneak peek of how the stickers are gonna look? Now that I did a bunch of test prints and I figured out at least how the colors are gonna come out for the new collection. I can do that really quick. Thank you. I know I missed you guys. I show you. I show you, I show you. Okay. By the way, if you've ever heard me say that, it's because of the little boy that I babysit. That's my friend's son. He says, I show you, I show you. He's so cute. I love him. Okay, so there's a couple different versions. I gotta fold this in half really quick. So, also Sierra, if you didn't know, me and Bobby Ann are small business besties. Because I also have a small business. These are gonna be the new stickies. The super duper tiny ones are how they were printing before with the old colorway. So as you can see, we went a lot more like dusty, rosy, pinky reds. In person, they're a little deeper. On camera, they're picking up kind of like pastel almost. But yeah, these are gonna be the new stickies coming out. I'm trying to figure out where to hold it. Jade, come on. No, ma'am. Oh, you're so good. There we go. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see them on your iPad. Thank you. I also have that moth on my car. As a vinyl decal, my stickers sadly cannot go on cars because they're not UV resistant, but I'm gonna be ordering car decals at some point when I have the funds. Thanks. I know, I was telling my husband, I was like, I feel like they're giving Goth Valentine's Day and not Goth Halloween. He was like, isn't that the same thing? And I was like, you know what, you're right. Wait, can I press C for info about your sticker packs in the vending machine too? Yeah. You guys want to see the vending machine? I can pick it up. She's a little heavy, but I can't lift it. I got you. Ask all the questions, Lisa. Girlfriend, you need to stop chewing on stuff. Pretty, please. I got it. This is my vending machine. He looks like this. It's hard to get it all in frame. It's insane. It is a whole ass vending machine. It's big. Mama's big. Hold on. Let me see if I can big brain here a little bit. Also, when we do live streams for the vending things, it'll be on TikTok, just so you know. And not over here. This is him. Make sure still do it justice. It's big. It's like, I don't know, like 2.5 feet maybe? She's big. I'm so pumped to see it. Yay! Let's see, I want to get info. What's in there? How to get it. Okay, so I made these little magnets to put on there to show what products are in it at the time. The stickers in the vending machine be available to buy it, so you know what you're getting. Yes. They'll just be full size. Yes, I can. So, your first option, which will be top row, is you can get a mystery magnetic bookmark. So, any of my magnetic bookmarks that I carry, besides the new Halloween ones that are coming out, you can end up within here. And they're $5 instead of $6 because you're getting a discounted rate because it's a mystery, you don't know what you're gonna get. I don't want to charge full price for anything that you don't know what you're getting. Also, they're gonna have the black magnets still, which look like this. That's the magnets that you guys are used to. I'm gonna be switching magnets. So, all of the ones that have this magnet will be in here until I switch over completely, and then they'll all have the new magnets. They're gonna be silver and smaller, but stronger. It'll be cool. Any hooser. That's the top row. And then middle row is mystery $10 sticker packs. You can get 5 stickers for $10. They're gonna be 3-inch stickers. You guys are used to my stickers being around 4¼ inches, just so you know. This one, any of my stickers can be in there besides the Dark Romance and the New Halloween for this. So all of my, yes, they're slightly smaller because they gotta fit in these little envelopes. The envelopes are 3.5 inches. That's the max size I can go in here. So there's something that lets me give you more designs in a pack, so that's kind of fun. That makes them be $2 a sticker, which I charge $4.25 for the full size per sticker. So I'm getting a big discount on these babies. But yeah, so like my mods, my standard plants, like my mushroom lady and all that good stuff will be in here. And also I'll have a full sheet on like the website and everything that says what are possible. Slay. Yeah, I know, like Alex has been wanting smaller stickers to sticker bomb in between the big ones, so it's perfect. Thanks. And then the bottom, which obviously I printed this before I figured out, this is how I found out the colors were printing weird. So they'll actually be in this colorway, okay? I'm gonna reprint this too. But the bottom row is gonna be the goth stickers. So these stickers, random 5 of these will be in each pack out of this set. Okay? There's one more sticker that I didn't print that on these because the ink is black, so I knew it would print. That says thick thighs and spooky vibes on it. So it'll be this plus that one. You can get any. There's 8 stickers total. You'll get 5 of them at random in that pack. Same price as this one, 3-inch stickers. I've thought about it. I think for now we're gonna do it in this format, see how they do. See how I can keep up with the demand of it all, and then also get some profits back up because I'm not gonna lie, shit's tight right now. And then when things get a little more consistent, I might start offering both sizes, at least online. I don't know if I'll offer both sizes in person, but I think I'll stick with this in person, but online I might offer more. However, I will say because it won't be in mystery bundle format, I will probably have to charge probably like $3 a sticker for the minis. Compared to the 4 something. But because I'll be printing them, it's a different printing process, so it kind of costs me more because I'm not bundling them. Does that make sense? It makes sense for it to be like custom size thing. Yeah. But that's the vision. Honestly, though, it'll make it easier for me to do the mystery packs if it's just a thing I consistently offer. But and then way at the bottom of the machine, I'm not lifting it back up. I have this little magnet that tells you what it is. It's a little mystery buy token at checkout moment. If it wants to focus on this, there we go. Also, I did these on foam core, and I just colored the sides. And then I made this, and it's a little itemized list of the prices so that you can't get confused. And it tells you how big the things are and how much is in them. And all that good stuff. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna start doing TikTok lives, maybe like twice a week, where you guys can order these on stream, and then you can see it twist and come out of the machine and all that good stuff. I think it'll be fun. I'm so excited. But it's so freaking cool. I love her. Also, I am an affiliate with ArtVend now, so if you want your own vending machine ever, hit me up because I can give you a code, and you can get an amount off your first vending machine. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate you. Yeah, money got a little tight because the weather here got insane and incredibly hot, and so like half of my events for July canceled, and then the ones that did still happen, it was still so hot. Like, sorry, I walked away from the microphone. It was still so hot that business didn't do well at all, so July got really tight. So I'm hoping August we can turn it around. Because I have multiple events in August. I potentially can have an event every weekend if I message Dirtbags, I just haven't yet. But I'm going to. Yeah. And that's everything. I'm gonna go. I'm hungry. Starving, actually. And I will see you guys, I'm thinking Thursday or Friday for, we'll recap about how my event went on Wednesday night, and then play some Minecraft and start my starter house, which also gives me a couple days, to make a Pinterest board and how I want to build my starter house in the server, because I have no plans yet. Also, disclaimer, mods are only making themselves their starter homes. We're not, like, giving ourselves a bunch of shit and a bunch of perks, because that's not fair to y'all, but we are in creative right now, so we're just starting our houses, because you guys have starter hotel rooms, so we also need a starter place to live. Thank you, they're for Halloween, but they honestly might just stay, because I kind of love them. They're also remote controlled. And I bought another set, I got them from Dollar Tree, so I bought a backup set just in case. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I will post in the Becky Discord, the Becky tab in the council Discord, how my tattoo comes out after So soak in how this looks, because it's not gonna look like this after today. Okay, love you guys. I gotta go. Goodbye. I gotta find the button. I never know where it is. Okay, goodbye. Oh my god, of course. Bye, Nathan. Bye, Lisa and Sierra, and everybody else that's still in chat. Mwah, mwah. I'm so sorry, but I love you, and I will see you on Thursday or Friday with Minecraft, and I will be yapping in the Discord about my tattoo. But I hope you have a good day. Mwah!